We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the New Orleans Pelicans come in for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. You look at Sacramento. They have been riding the bottom end of the middle of the Western Conference, 11th place right now.
Right now, Kevin, I tell you what, the sand in the hourglass is running short. They've got to make a move if they're ever going to make one. They need to do it now.
No doubt. This may be their last chance right here. I mean, this is the end of the road if they don't act quickly.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Embiid. Then it's Ennis, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Wasted no time on that one.
The assessment. Time Ennis.
Now, here is Knight. Morris outside, screened by Cousins. Morris kicks to Knight. The shot is off. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Ennis, and another basket for Boston.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Morris a screen. Here's Cousins, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, we've got Booker. He's out there with Ennis, and it's Embiid in at the 4. Here's Ennis. Rebound by Wallace.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Knight into the lane from 10 feet out, and the Kings check on 2 more. Here's Ennis.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against Los Angeles.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Cousins. No good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the...
And the first half comes...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action, and it's a neck-and-neck game going on in Sacramento. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. They've got Brandon Knight. Marquise Morris is out there with Paul George. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Gardner in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morris. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Kings shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Knight.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Moncrief, the pass to Gardner. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Boston trailing.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's Cousins, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Booker. And the release. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here's Boston now. The lead is 2 on the floor for Boston. Booker out there with Ennis. Then there's Embiid, and it's Reese in at the small forward position. Now here's George. Tyler Ennis unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Booker. It's good.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 4. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, during that break, Sacramento's head coach had some words for his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Ennis. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Knight for 3. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Bradley. Rebound Boston. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 4. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Morris kicks to George. A three-pointer off the mark. So we see Boston get the win here.
This was the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
He wasn't just a big part of the offense tonight. He was their offense.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a